Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to a Friday edition of Main Street TV and the morning show. And of course, Jennifer and Courtney here. And where are we?
We're at Michael's!
We're at the world famous Michael's Ice Cream.
So excited.
Yes, and we cannot wait. We have some fun folks coming in today. We think maybe, we don't know.
I've
We'll
heard
see
a
who
lot
comes
of
in.
people eat bubbles for breakfast.
So we didn't know that bubbles for breakfast is a thing, but evidently it is.
I mean,
so
it's got everything you could possibly need to get your day started, right?
So Mika is here with bubble. Oh, I guess we have to eat bubbles for breakfast.
I mean, she's gonna make us. I mean,
Yay!
it's torture.
It is. Well, Mika, sit down for a minute. Let's talk about bubbles for breakfast. So we didn't know that bubbles were a thing for breakfast.
It's every fruit group.
It does. So we've got, you know, the grain, the nuts,
The
and
protein, calcium, magnesium. I mean, you hit all the nutritional values.
Wait,
You guys just go ahead and talk.
here we got a cheers. Okay, that is not bad for breakfast.
I mean, sugar. Get your day
Get
going.
That's
your
right.
day going.
Yep.
Well, very good. Well, thank you for bringing us bubbles for breakfast because we did not know that so many people came in here on a Friday for breakfast.
They do a lot.
Who knew? So tell us, Mika, while you're here, and then I'll let you go because I know you have a lot of stuff to do. But let's talk about Michael's for a minute because Courtney and I were talking about maybe like a little bit of the history and can you just tell us a little bit? It's been in your family for a long time.
Yes. So we've been open 111 years now.
We're just gonna eat while she talks.
So I'm fourth generation to run the shop. Started with my
Really?
great-grandfather, and then my grandpa and his brother, and then my dad and stepmom, and then me. So, and this is
Wow.
my 6th year running the shop. So,
That's so cool.
It is so cool. And let's talk for a minute about like what are the original, how did the bubble come to be?
well,
I mean, this
there's-
is world famous stuff right
It
here.
is. There's so we've had it since we opened, and the rumor is that it was a Lebanese dish, which is where my family's from, is
Okay.
Lebanon, and they Americanized it. But my great grandfather, before he opened his own shop, worked in Ironton for a family friend for a confectionery, which would have
Okay.
been what they called an ice cream shop back then.
Oh.
And so he knew that's where he learned how to make ice cream. And then then he brought it to
Neat.
Jackson.
Wouldn't that
He
be
was
fun?
a pack peddler, and so he went to people's houses, sold like thread and material and stuff before the stores were really anything.
Right.
So he settled here, married after he opened the shop, and we've been here ever since.
That's
There's a couple of us still left in Jackson, not too many.
That's a really awesome story.
That is such a good story. And you know, the fact that it's been in the family for that many years. Now, of course, you have changed locations.
We did about 20 years ago. We moved up here in 2000, opened in 2001, so it's been 20.
Now, we all remember the old, unfortunately, it's not there anymore, the old original Michael's Ice Cream. And I can remember being a little girl and going in and having the bins of candy and
Yes.
all of that fun stuff. But the great news is
You
you
brought it
can
back.
still
Yeah.
get that right
You still
here.
get that
So
here.
what was the deal with that? How did the candy all come to be?
That's
Just part of the ice cream store?
I guess the candy was just there. I would say it was probably a draw to bring people in. During the Depression, things like that. That was a
Right.
huge treat. Even, we still have customers who come in and say to get a bottle of pop and a candy bar for 25 cents, and that's what they got like on the weekend, or they got a
Oh,
treat to come
yeah.
in. So it was a huge
Aw.
treat. We take it take that for granted. It's something we get every day, but they didn't back in those generations. It was
Well, that's so neat too, so they can come back here and relive that and give them a
Yes.
ski pop and a
That's
and
right.
a candy bar. So that's really cool.
Yeah. Well, very good. Well, Mika, we won't keep you because you are busy and you have bubbles to make this
I do,
morning.
lots.
Again, had no idea so many people came to get bubbles for breakfast. But so we will let you get back to work, but thank you for hosting us this morning.
no problem.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. And what are your hours and when can people come in to see you?
We are open 7 days a week, so Monday through Friday, we are open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then Saturday is 11 to 9, and then Sunday is noon to 9.
All right, and not only do you have these world famous bubbles, but you also have lots of other ice cream treats and food and
And fresh roasted peanuts still.
the
Yes.
fresh, the
You know,
Spanish
that's what we're famous for.
red skin peanuts. And
Yes.
how did that come to be? Just before you
That
let
was
you go.
a pure accident. So my great grandfather actually ordered
Good
a
accident.
popcorn machine and received the coffee roaster / peanut roaster.
Yeah.
And then back then you just didn't ship things back.
Right.
So he started making peanuts, and that's how we
Well,
got it.
we
Well,
are
that was-
so happy they messed that
That
up.
was a happy accident.
Yes,
for sure, like
very
you said.
happy accident. All right, well, Mika, thank you
Awesome.
so much. And get back to making bubbles because
I
there's
will.
already a lot of people here already. All right, so, look who just walked through the door. Did you
I
tell
know.
your brother we were going to be here?
I recognize that face.
Look, Vinton County's own JJ Milliken is here in the
Mr.
house.
Milliken.
Have a seat, Mr. Milliken.
Hey guys,
Welcome.
how's it going? You got your bubbles for breakfast.
We
That's
did-
it.
we
You hear about
did.
this little secret everybody's been partaking.
We
in?
did not know that you all ate bubbles for breakfast.
We do.
So I
Obviously.
think your bubble is coming because he
Bubbles
ordered it when he walked in.
I
You
did.
did,
Mhm.
yes. So, Mr. Milliken, how's your summer going?
It's going good. Working hard. Preparing for the next school year starting in August. So just getting everything in line, getting ready to go.
No time for the weary for people in administration when it comes to a school.
No, we're still
You
there.
don't-
Kids always think with teachers they sleep at the school. Thank you.
There it is.
They think teachers sleep at the school, but it's actually the administrators. They're the ones that stay all year long and sleep at the school and everything. So fun fact.
That's exactly right. Well, you have had some fun stuff going on in Vinton County this year. Many successes of some of the sports teams and academically. So let's give a shout out to all of those kids that have done great this year.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
good job.
It's been an amazing year all across the board. It's been a tough year for schools. I think a lot of schools the goal was just try to create a safe environment and educate kids in.
Yes.
And
Have to
the
eat
community really wanted that. So a lot of schools around here, along with us, went 5 days a week with kids in person, and then in purpose too.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
right.
I'm not wrong.
That was
You're
a
not
good
kidding.
time.
No, that
I was
is
about to say,
right.
I was
A good little slip.
But we did everything safe. We had the social distancing and the mask guidelines and everything, and we were thankful to have low. We didn't really have any transmissions in the school and stuff. Obviously, we had kids with it and stuff, but so we did everything right and kept them in, and kids were able to learn, and we had stuff going. And then we had obviously successes with athletics, being able to do stuff and doing that.
Did
so.
and and under such a crazy year, those kids did great things, and I know that you are so proud of them.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just from fall all the way through spring, we had all kinds of things. Football team. The OHSA decided like every school can play in the playoffs, but we got to not host the playoff game and win that playoff game and make to the next step.
You believe that?
Yeah.
And then all of our sports going forward, our volleyball team won the TVC. Our boys basketball team had another winning season. Girls basketball, I think you may have heard. Did you hear?
Maybe.
They made a pretty good run.
They did okay
postseason.
this
Yeah,
year.
They made a pretty good run making it to the state championship and everything. So we're proud of all them all through that. And then heading into, we have a bowling team, and Coach Ward does a good job with that. and
That's
the
so
kids
fun
enjoy
that
it.
bowling
So,
is a thing now.
Yes, for sure.
yeah.
I love that.
Boys and girls golf had a good season and stuff, and then bringing it into the spring, our softball and baseball did a great job. But I don't want to leave out, the running sports, cross country. We had Olivia Mayers become a state qualifier this year.
Yes.
Making a run at it, and then in track,
Yes.
we had students qualify all the way up, and Elijah Williams qualified for
All the
state
way to
meet,
the
too.
state.
So,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
awesome.
so
Yes.
obviously it's important to have kids in the building with mentors and stuff, helping along the way, and we can do successful things. So.
Well, we can't be more proud of you and the things that you're doing, and the fact that you all have overcome after such an insane year. and actually had the kids physically in school and did all the protocols that you needed. I think that's amazing. So good job.
No, it's not administration. It's the teachers, it's the support staff, it's everybody else that's in there with it and everything.
Takes an
and
army.
They did a great job. Yes, they did. They did an amazing job with it, and we're extremely proud of them and all the hard work they've done.
Yeah.
That's
Are
my
you
baby
proud of your
brother.
little brother?
That's my little baby brother.
And he's so sweet.
he is.
That's
He's
so good.
awesome.
No, we're very proud
Talking
of
about
you
the
and
baby
the
brother
kids.
as he eats ice
As
cream.
he
Thanks for the ice cream. Mom.
Hey, listen, everybody should try it once. If y'all want to come down and hang with us, come down and hang if you're listening on TV. Also, Courtney, tell everybody about a little gift that we have for folks if they come in and ask.
Yes, if you
While I
come
eat.
into Michael's Ice Cream today and you tell them you saw us on Main Street TV, they have a little surprise for you, and you can get tickets to go to the Columbus Zoo, and those are good at any time through the rest of the year. So definitely come down here, get a treat today. I know they have lunch specials, so
That's right.
I think today was a veal, if I saw that correctly.
Veal?
So come
Okay.
down and get you a lunch special veal and tell them you saw them on Main Street TV, and you could also get some zoo tickets. So.
Yay, very good. Well, Mr. Milliken, we know you have to get back to school, so
Yes.
thank you so much for
I'll keep
stopping
this
by.
to-go. I'll just eat on the road.
That's
So,
totally good. I had no idea that you ate bubbles for breakfast, but
Yeah,
hey.
That's great. Well, thanks for letting me join the table
Hey,
today.
of course, and congratulations
See you
again.
guys. Thanks.
All
See
right.
ya.
So Courtney, this is so fun. Guess who just walked in?
Mr. Hudson.
Wellston's own Mayor Charlie Hudson just walked in. Come on over, buddy. Sit down. We had no idea that you ate bubbles for breakfast.
Yeah, I think everybody in the county eats bubbles for breakfast.
They should.
Did
They
not
should.
know that that was a
It's the
thing.
new breakfast of champions. Absolutely.
Well, as far as I know, your bubble is coming. It's on its way, and I did not know that it took a bubble for breakfast to run an entire city.
It does. It does. It's what keeps me going every day.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
So thanks for stopping by to talk to
Well,
us.
actually, I stopped by for a bubble, but
Well, I
have to be-
know. I mean,
I mean, we were here.
we know that
so
we're
we might as well
like
talk to
about
them.
third down on the food chain, but that's
Right.
okay.
You're sort of like what we call a weight buster in the restaurant game. So while they're bringing the bubble, you have to keep the conversation
Hey,
going.
we all have decided that we run our mouths enough that we can eat a bubble for breakfast and still lose the weight,
You have
burn
to
the
know
calories.
you have to know what you're good at.
That's
That's right. You're so right. You're so right about that.
Yeah.
So, what the heck's going on in the city while you're here? Anything you wanted to let our
Well,
viewers know about?
Yeah, we have our celebration of our nation coming up on the 3rd.
Yes,
should
4th
be
of
a-
July.
Yep, a little bit bigger this year than in the past. We have
Okay.
three bands, and we have about 20 food trucks and kids'
Wow.
activities leading up to the fireworks. I think Total Media is broadcasting, syncing the music for the
Yes.
fireworks again this year. So
Yeah,
we're
super excited
happy
about
to be able
that.
to partner with them.
Yeah.
APG is actually co-sponsoring with Wellston Main Street, but it should be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, everyone else is doing their fireworks the same day, but we still should have a good time down there. And we have a 4-acre parking lot that basically is right under the fireworks that you can watch it from. So
Ooh, that's cool.
And
yeah.
that's so good. I know.
I'm going to eat while you talk.
Yeah, no, that's
go
totally
ahead.
fine. Because if you don't eat a bubble for breakfast, then you
No.
won't be able to run the city.
No, absolutely. I have to take a nap.
There will be no fireworks. There will be none of that, right?
None of that won't happen.
Yeah.
Won't happen.
So-
But no, you guys, where is, if people wanted to head on out to Wellston and be part of you have kind of a day-long celebration
well,
there.
we started.
Where do they go?
We started at 2 p.m. We closed Railroad Avenue. We closed part of 2nd Street. Railroad Avenue is where the depot is.
Okay.
The parking for it is the old Frick and Gallagher lot, which is across from Piggly Wiggly and our fire station number 2.
Okay.
And it's grass, it's cleaned up, and usually we have upwards of 1,000 cars there.
That is,
just-
it's like a
com-
drive-in
It's like a
fireworks
drive-in
show.
movie type thing.
Oh, that's
How
Yeah.
fun!
Yeah, so this is our 4th year. We had fireworks last year, but no event because of everything that's going on. So we hope to get people back out, and I think 4th of July will be a good breakout coming out of this pandemic for all the
I think
communities.
you're right.
Because people people sort of forgot how to get along, interact with folks, and so I think this will be a good way to bring people together and get them out of the house.
You
For
know,
sure.
you're right. It's like the
got-
things that we have
Lost
taken
their
for
social
granted.
skills a little bit.
Right.
That is true. That is so true. We were talking about that the other day. You do one thing in the weekend, you're like exhausted because we didn't do anything last
well,
year. So
I
we've
might-
like all got to just
I
get back
used
into
to
the
be,
habit.
used to be happy to see the 10 o'clock news. Now if I see the 6 o'clock news, it's
Right?
I'm better off.
Right,
So,
for
You-
sure.
That is exactly 100% correct, for sure.
Yeah.
And so you're doing great things in Wellston. Is there anything else coming
Well,
up that you want our viewers to know
Yeah,
about?
we just acquired another building, and we're going to put in a little coffee shop, a little ladies boutique.
Great.
That's
exciting.
We can go shopping
Yeah.
and drink coffee while we do it.
We shop really fast.
And actually, since I think the last time I was on the air, I got married, so I got that going on.
Congratulations!
Yeah,
I forgot to tell you about
Congratulations.
that.
so yeah. So,
Who's the lucky lady?
I'm the lucky guy, but Angie's the lucky lady.
That's sweet.
So.
No wonder she married him.
She's the one actually opening a coffee shop. So,
Oh,
yeah,
very
yeah, so
good.
we're looking forward to that, so that'll be fun. And I got a new knee since the last time I was here, so.
You
Just
did.
like a brand new man.
He's like the bionic
Not
mayor of
hardly. Just a
Wellston.
lot of spare parts. So,
Now you're an airport nightmare, like
Yeah,
so many other
yeah,
people.
I walk through and I have to be body searched and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
fun. But we had a meeting yesterday with, we got a $1.4 million grant to redo our baseball complex, and we had a meeting with ODNR yesterday, and they're going to start work on that in October, I think. We're going to do a new soccer field and add an additional ball field, have it lighted.
Ooh, that's cool.
We're probably
Yay.
going to add some basketball courts and tennis courts to that too. So
Lots of
it should-
exciting things happening.
Yeah, they are. There's and we've got our recovery plan money coming, and we expect to use that on our infrastructure, water and sewer lines, and some things like that. So we've got a lot of grants, working on a lot of grants. So yeah.
Good
so-
for you.
He does
Right.
need that bubble.
Yeah.
No
absolutely.
doubt.
I need a double bubble.
So, Hey, is that a thing?
yeah, that's what-
A double bubble.
Yeah, just make mine a double anytime I come in. Yeah,
Love
absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
Totally
Well,
love it.
Jen, there's a lot of other people here. I think
Yeah.
I'm going to give up my seat and let them enjoy their bubbles, and you guys can all chat.
Okay, well that's totally fine. And you're not gonna believe this. Mark Carmen just walked through the door.
He'll definitely take a double. Right now.
He'll definitely take a double bubble. Come on over, Carmen.
I'm going to take off too.
Totally
because
fine.
I've got a city to look after, and
Yes, we'll take your
probably
bubble with
I
you. We
will
will allow you
absolutely
to do that.
Oh,
Yes.
this is gonna be-
Everybody needs to sweeten up today.
I know, right?
I got my sugar doctor. I got to see Monday. I think I just
Well,
had
you've got like 2 days to get better.
to de-sugar.
See, did you tell your sugar doctor that you eat bubbles for breakfast on Fridays?
Well, I might tell her Monday morning when she says, "Hey, your sugar." Well, actually, I just had my blood test, so I'm probably good.
Hey, you're good. Okay, so here's the deal. If you have to go get blood work, go to Holzer,
Exactly.
get your blood work, and then go before
Break the law.
you do bubbles for breakfast.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And if you get real wild, you can do double bubbles.
I don't think I could do double bubbles.
Double bubbles?
Double bubbles.
So how's everything going, Carmen?
Good,
Thanks for
good.
stopping by to talk to us. I
Well,
know you just came in for the bubble, but
I think I like this. I think this is the way it should have been all the time. You know, bubbles every morning and
bubbles for
food
breakfast.
and donuts and all that good stuff and sugar up everything. You know.
You know, and the life, it is such a sweet life. Oh, there it is.
Oh my God. Should I act like a dog?
Well, yeah, right.
Embarrass myself?
Cheers, Carmen. Let's eat
Cheers.
eat our bubble.
To my sugar doctor. God love her.
We're gonna be in so much trouble
Oh
with our
my
doctors,
God.
aren't we?
My wife says, "What'd you do? Bump your head?" I said,
Yes.
"She's out of town, so she doesn't know
Oh,
this."
don't tell Mrs. Carmen that he's here eating bubbles on a
She-
Friday.
She was taking off on an airplane last night, and she was out on the runway waiting for a mechanic to work on her plane. How would you like to be on for over an hour last night?
No, thank you.
And guess what? They didn't take off.
I'd be like, give me a plane that works, thank you.
Yeah, well, they didn't. So they taxied her back in, and they said they'd give you a hotel room if you lived out of state. And no room, so they had to go find a hotel room. I think they found one. They were all booked up around there, so they had to go somewhere else and find a a room.
That's crazy.
I was going. We figured out. We drove up last night. We get to about midnight. Time we get back, it'd be about 2 o'clock. Their plane leaves at 8, so they'd have to.
Just turn around and drive back.
Yeah, there's
so.
no. You might as well just camp out in your car, but they didn't take their car. Somebody drove them up.
Oh man,
Oh,
no
well.
place to go.
That it is. But hey,
Airport isn't real fun overnight,
they're
so
taking off at 8 o'clock this morning, so they should be in the air. So
good.
good
Hope
luck,
they made
have
it.
fun, and bring back money.
That's right. That's right. And if she brings back money, then she'll be happy, which makes Carmen happy, right?
Yeah, I
And
know-
that's double bubbles
that's,
for breakfast.
That's her free money. I don't know anything about that. Your money, women's money is women's money. Man's money is man's money, right?
well,
Somewhat.
I know a
Unless you
lot
win the
of
lottery.
listen. A lot of women say, "His money is our money, and my money is my money."
Well, that's probably true. That's more true than what I said. No way.
I think that's fair,
Yeah, that's true. God, this is good stuff.
isn't it?
Good stuff.
I knew you'd like it.
But I do have something going on July 11th for the Kiwanis Club because we always
Yeah.
talk about the Kiwanis Club. I got the
What's
July
going
11th
on?
golf outing coming up. So if you want to
Okay.
put a team in, get a hold of me. I'll get you hooked up. And
That sounds fun.
it's July 11th, which is on a Sunday, which is better. So it's Sunday afternoon, and you're not going to miss church, and you can sleep in, do whatever you want. Play golf in the afternoon, have a good time. We'll raise money for our kids, and life is good. And
It is.
I bumped my head this week. I bought 11 cars, so I need
No,
to.
you did not.
I bumped my head this week.
No wonder Sandy left the state.
Yeah, I got sick. I saw too many nice cars.
We love that. No, and the thing is, so Sandy gets a little irritated when Carmen
Goes off.
does this like car buying spree thing, but you can't sell them if you
I-
don't have them, and she
That's
understands
right.
that too.
Well, I had the car I really wanted to buy yesterday, but I said
The Lamborghini again.
no. It was a
Oh.
Corvette, brand new 2020 Corvette, beautiful blue, sharp. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was us, and
We'd look good in that, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, when they started off at 100, I said, well, I think I'll back off on this one a little bit. I said, I'm out.
I
I'm
mean,
out
there's
on
a
that
lot
one.
of- sorry,
I would have really
that's
bumped
what
my
my
head.
friend-
My wife would have shot me.
There's a lot of things that Sandy will tolerate, but that would have been sure divorce.
Yeah, that'd been my new house to live in. But at least gone out in style.
But darn, I'd look good sleeping in it,
Oh
wouldn't
my
ya?
God, what a beautiful car though. But I bought a lot of nice cars under 10 grand.
Did
So,
you?
Yeah, so they should be here next week sometime. So we got, Volkswagens, we got Kias, we got Chevrolets, no Corvettes, but some Fords. So I got a little bit of everything. So some good looking little cars. Bought this little Volkswagen. Can't think of the name of the model. It's a convertible, hardtop convertible. I'm telling this
What?
would be you.
Oh, I so need it.
Oh, I'm telling this is you.
What color is it?
Black with tan leather interior,
My favorite.
good miles. I mean, it's the hardtop convertible.
You're kidding.
That's the hardtop. And
I want it.
It's even got a sunroof in it. Yep.
I
When you
want
get off
it.
the show today. Well, it won't be here till Monday, but you'll take my word for it.
Yeah, I'll just buy it. Yeah, I want it.
But it is
Go
really
down
something.
and if when you leave here, take your bubble with you and
Okay.
go down and see Jamie next door at the restaurant and
And-
tell him you need a check.
Okay, check this. Cash. Cash. just,
Cash would be
check,
fine,
check,
too.
Or check, whatever.
And he'll say, you know what he'll say?
Bumped your head. You
Exactly.
Tell Jennifer she's
You
out.
have bumped
You're talking.
your head.
You are talking to the wrong person. That is her problem, not my problem.
No, that's fun. No, I would love to come see that. I've never seen that vehicle before.
Oh, they're
so-
sharp. They're really sharp. It's a pretty cool little car. So I got some nice toys and some cool trucks and got a little everything. So stop down, see us. We got the big sale going on because I bumped my head and spent too much money, and we got a lot of cars.
Listen, save him from sheer divorce and go down and buy some vehicles from Carmen
Yeah,
because
right.
if Sandy comes back from her little trip and there's still that many cars on the lot,
Oh,
he's going to be in some serious trouble. Help a guy out.
What?
He's so sweet. Look at him. Right?
right. I can survive it. I can survive it.
That's
I've
right.
been married over 30 or 40 years now. Damn, life goes fast.
It does go fast.
I mean, this
Well,
shows-
it's the love of a good woman.
Yeah, that's
She
right.
keeps you straight.
There's a good woman, there's a good man, there's a good woman, right?
There you go.
That's what they say. So it's got to be good.
I love it. Love it, love it.
Well, I know you got other people here. I don't want to hold everybody up.
I mean, this whole bubble for breakfast thing on a Friday, where has this been my entire life? I had no... Mika, why did you not tell me about this?
What?
That people come in here every Friday for bubbles for breakfast.
Yeah.
A very well kept secret.
Ooh.
I had no idea. It's so cool. So yeah, this is great. We'll come do this again sometime.
I'm in. I'm in. Anytime I can get my sugar up a little bit, sweeten up a little bit more.
Love it. Yep.
Nothing like being sweet.
Yeah. Well,
That's
you're
good
sweet
stuff.
enough, but
I
it
haven't-
is.
I haven't had one of these since I've been off the ice cream.
I'm kind of a little worried about this.
Since I've been off the ice cream for about 6 months.
I do not want to be responsible for killing Carmen.
Oh, well, hell. Next time I see you, it's my fault. That's like the doctor. When I went into the doctor, I said, you got to quit giving me pills. You're making me a drug addict. And the nurse got real mad. She goes, you're the problem. I said, whoops, I said the wrong thing
Quit
there.
acting like a dum-dum and
Yeah.
eating like a dum-dum, and then you wouldn't have to take pills. Is that what she's trying to say?
Well, you know, when you get older.
Nicely.
When you get older, what do you do when you get older? You take blood pressure pills, you take, I mean, hell, they gave me a pill for everything I do in life. I mean, you know, my God, it's just like, now I feel like a real grandfather because when I go out, I got my pill box. Yeah.
You know you've really hit it when you've got the
When
pill
you got
box.
the box, when you go to Walmart and you get the box, you got something for every
One
day
for
you
every day
gotta
of the
take,
week.
Yeah.
And if you're real wild, you get the big one that's every day of the month.
No, yeah, I don't want to go that far. But the main thing you got to get at Walmart's ibuprofen. When you get older, you got to have that.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh. Well, Carmen, thanks for
Hey,
stopping by.
it's been
We'll let
great.
you get back to the
Get to the grind.
office and sell some of those cars so you don't get in trouble.
Yeah. We got, like I said, we've been busy. Stopped down today. We're open 9 till 6 and got some really good finance rates going on. Got a little everything.
There you go.
And you can save my butt.
Yeah,
And we'll make a deal.
that's right.
Well, hey, have a great day and don't sugar up. Hey, how many have you had already?
I'm not going to tell. I like to pretend like this is my first one, but it's not.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
It's not my last either.
Okay. Thanks, sweetie.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks for
it.
coming by.
You have a great day. Tell
It's good to
Jamie,
see ya.
And I'll go down and see Jamie and work
Yeah,
on
tell
it
him you
a
need
little
a
bit.
check for that car.
I don't know if I can carry this or not.
You can do it. You can do it.
My hand's shaking. I don't have a pill for shaking hands.
Oh
yet.
no, he needs a pill for that too. Oh my gosh. Well, oh my gosh, our friend Katie stopped by. Katie, I didn't know that you do bubbles for breakfast on Fridays.
Who doesn't do bubbles for breakfast on Fridays?
Oh my gosh, our sweet Caitlin is
yes,
here.
hi.
And look, I didn't know that you were going to bring your tiara. I would have worn my horse queen
You
outfit.
should have. It's the has-been in me. I have to rock it. Thank you.
I like it, but your little sash doesn't say, queen. It says something else.
Bride to be.
Our sweet
Yes.
Katie's getting married. Congratulations.
Thank you. Next Saturday, I have been an absolute wreck. Don't know why we didn't just elope. Crazy, but yes, thanks for having me back. It's so nice to see you guys still doing this, even though things have changed. I'm really glad to see everybody just rocking on and
Heck yeah. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this show now that we're not a little tethered and
Yeah.
we can do things like bubbles for breakfast on Fridays, right?
or wine Fridays. There's a thing.
Katie bringing it in hot.
And the bride to be is knowing how to party already. Yeah, no, this is great.
Nothing's changed.
No, this is wonderful. So what's it like? I mean, you've been planning this wedding now for a little while and during a pandemic and all of that. What's it like?
Stressful. It's really stressful.
I mean, it's stressful anyway, let alone trying to figure out, what the regulations will be and all of that.
Yes. So, I mean, we're really lucky. Everything has kind of stepped back and, vaccines have rolled out. So, we're honestly, we're going to have hand sanitizer, but if you want to wear a mask, wear it. Not, it's July, so
Understood.
yes. But we're just doing a simple backyard wedding. And if you know my fiance, he doesn't do big shebangs. So, we are meeting in the middle and
I think it's fantastic.
yes, and Joshua, I think, is the most excited. He's getting a new pair of boots. So he's all pumped up.
Has he gotten them yet?
No, we're going shopping for him this weekend.
I was going to say, because you better wait until closer to the wedding, because he's going to be wearing those boots and they'll probably be ruined by the time.
Yes.
Because he's going to be like, look at my boots.
Well,
to
he's
everybody.
got he's got a white shirt and he's gonna wear little suspenders, and he has been dying to try it on. And I'm like, dude, you have sticky fingers all the time. I'm not doing this. Just wait.
We're not going down this path.
But
That's so
yes.
good. Well,
Yes,
congratulations.
thank you.
And we cannot wait to spend your special day and share it with
Yes,
you.
I'm so excited you guys are gonna be there. Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you.
And you know, we love our Miss Katie, and you are now working at the courthouse.
Yes, just across the street. I work for Tiffany Ridgeway in the auditor's office.
Are you taking them all back bubbles for breakfast?
They're gonna be mad if I don't.
I know. You're
Yeah.
gonna be in trouble if
Yeah,
you don't.
I am.
I didn't know that the courthouse ate bubbles for breakfast too.
Well, I mean, we're gonna start a whole thing here.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah. So you love in the auditor's office?
I do. It is a challenge every day. I am the real estate clerk, so I do real estate transfers, little bit of everything. I did not realize how much that office does. They are basically like the hub for our county. So we do payroll for the whole county. You know, any
I didn't
money
know
flowing
that.
in and out of the county comes through the auditor's office in some way, shape, or form. We sell dog tags, cigarette license, vendor's license. I mean, there's just so many different things. So every day you're learning something new. So I really like that. But real estate has been very fun to learn. I've enjoyed, because it's a whole different ball game than, you know, Telegram and things like that. So it's been an adjustment, but I've been really lucky that I work with a great group of ladies that's really taken me in and made it really easy to adjust. So
Well, very
yes,
good.
but I do miss my Total Media family. My
Oh.
heart will always be with Total Media.
We miss
I'm very
you so
thankful that
much.
I get to stay in touch with everybody as often as I do. So
Yeah, and you know, that's the great thing about it. You're not too far away, and we know where to find you.
exactly.
I know where to find you now. Fridays at Michael's for bubbles for breakfast.
Yeah, you're not getting rid of me now.
We know exactly where to find Miss Katie.
Mhm.
Well, I don't want you to get in trouble with Miss Tiffany,
Yeah.
so we will let you get back to
So
your
thank you.
your job. But thank you for stopping
Thanks
by.
for having me. I
Of
have to
course,
hug you.
we love you so much, and we can't wait to spend your special day with
Yes.
you.
Well, I'm so excited, and I love you, Mama Jen.
Oh, I love you too, baby girl. Oh, she's the sweetest. And so, yeah, lots of great things going on. I cannot believe how many people are here for Bubbles for breakfast. I think, is that Marla?
That is.
Marla, are you here?
I am here.
Did you actually come all the way? Does Holzer eat Bubbles for breakfast? That doesn't seem like, you
It
know.
seems like a crime if you don't, but we won't tell some of the other providers. It'll be fine.
Okay, so don't tell the doctors because we'll be
No.
in trouble
No,
if we eat Bubbles for breakfast.
for some, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I won't tell my doctor. It'll be fine.
Okay, well, very good. So we finally got Marla here on the camera.
Yes.
She's doing great. See, this is how I didn't know. So we catch her. We
I'm
catch her at
behind the
Michael's eating
scenes.
Bubbles.
Yes.
And then we get her on the camera. So, bye, Miss Katie. Have a good day. So tell us a little bit about what's going on with you and at Holzer and everything else. And Marla, actually, and we should have you on sometime to talk about your COVID experience because you actually, unfortunately, did have COVID and you've had some weird side
I had
effects.
some very odd side effects. Yes, very unpleasant following my recovery. Things don't taste the same, but basically taste and smell, and it's all the healthy things that I used to like now taste terrible. So,
But you know what?
so I'm hoping sweet treats taste the same. That's my hope.
The great thing is that Bubbles for breakfast taste exactly the same.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Let's
So
try.
cheers. Let's try it and see.
Yeah.
I'm digging this Bubbles
try.
thing.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like ladybugs or gasoline, so that's a plus. That's a plus.
Literally,
I'm not kidding.
she's not kidding. She said that some things that she eats taste like gasoline or ladybugs.
Ladybugs, stink bugs. It's
Yes.
just not a pleasant experience.
It's not
Yeah.
funny. I'm not laughing
It's okay.
at you. It's just
okay.
the craziest
Well,
thing I've ever heard.
The cottage cheese relish at the restaurant is literally, I was telling you, it's my
Yes.
favorite. and it has green peppers in it, and any type of pepper tastes like gasoline these days. So I'm very sad. I'm hoping eventually that it changes, but good thing ice cream does not taste any different.
Bubbles for breakfast,
It's
A-OK.
fine, yes.
That's
Love
right.
it.
That's right. So tell us a little bit about what's going on at Holzer and anything new and exciting y'all are working on.
Well, I'm in the marketing department, so I'm not clinical. I can't speak to that aspect of things. But it's ramping up full steam ahead with events and festival season. So
Because we can do that this year.
We can do that this year.
We
Lots
couldn't
of
do it. There
festivals.
was nothing to do last year.
Right, right. And so my department is very, very busy. And so we're helping plan and assist in all of those upcoming events. And so we're just full steam ahead. I'm in my office helping coordinate, order for those events. And as much as I hate to say it, and students just got out of school, we are planning for our back to school events and things. Because you do have to, I know, but we do have to get, ahead of those things, because once fairs, festivals, and things like that ramp up, then there's no stopping, and it's here before we know it. And so that's what I'm doing.
Exactly. And I didn't even think about the fact that, you all there are fairs and festivals coming up like right now.
Yes.
And you guys, how many do you think you attend every year?
Oh, we have a spreadsheet
A
of
lot.
all of the stuff that we do. At one point, it was, our marketing spreadsheet was over 200 and some events and, things that we had to help produce. So, we're a pretty busy group for a team of, I think we have currently 8 individuals. So, we're
Wow.
a busy crew, and we try to, get out there in all of our communities and, help in the best way possible and provide fun things to do, especially in the summers.
Yeah, and so what would be some of the things that you all do at the fairs and festivals that people can look forward to if they see the Holzer logo? They
Right.
can participate in what?
Right. At most of our fairs and festivals, we have our community outreach coordinator, or actually it's community outreach manager, Wayne Kraft. And so she's normally there with our Holzer camper, providing awesome materials, some
Yeah.
informational stuff, some freebies. Normally we also have a breastfeeding, our camper is set up as a breastfeeding station for parents of
So
little ones.
smart.
Yes, because a mother myself, that's very, very helpful in the dead heat of summer, and especially just a way
Yes.
to get out and to be able to provide for your child, or even change their diapers, or just get them into a cool spot. It is air conditioned, and so it's just
Okay.
something nice that mothers don't have to completely leave or find a bathroom somewhere at the festivals. We
Or
provide
God
that.
forbid a porta potty or something
Yeah,
like not
yeah.
the best,
That would be
setup
very,
for-
very rough, yes.
Yeah.
And so we do try to provide that. And then in Galplis, the Hoops Project is coming up, and so you can definitely see us at the Hoops Project.
So
Our
good.
sports medicine team will be providing care there
I'd say
if
that's needed.
if and when needed. And so, but the camper will be there as well. The river wreck is getting ready to happen, and so so much stuff. Too many to name on the spot because I don't really want to forget anybody. But there's just a lot going on, and you can definitely see someone from Holzer at some event. You will definitely see us there.
And that's amazing. And we are so fortunate, again, to have you all here in our area. And thanks for doing all the good that you all do.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah.
We genuinely enjoy it. And after, I've been here with you for 5 years and the great team, and especially working with Holzer, every time a provider says, the community makes the difference. And it really genuinely
That is true.
The communities make the difference, and it goes into the heart of what we do. And so we appreciate what you do. We appreciate all of our communities, and we're happy to be here.
Well, we appreciate what you do, and we appreciate the fact that you come in and are sin with us and eat bubbles for breakfast.
I'm so excited. I got up at 6 a.m. for this. I was ready for it.
I mean,
So.
there's not many things that get a person up at 6 in the morning other than a bubble
Yeah.
for breakfast.
So excited. And it's definitely worth it, and it's delicious. So
Very good.
Yes.
Well, Marla, I know that you have a lot of work to do, so we'll let you get out of here. And I know you just stopped by for a bubble, but thanks for taking time to talk to
no
us.
problem. Thank you guys.
Of course.
We'll see you soon.
Alrighty, very good. And I'm still eating my bubble for breakfast. Don't forget, Courtney, come back over here and talk for a minute about the what we have. This is only just so that I can eat, by the way. What do we have here as a special gift for people that come in today at Michael's?
So if you come into Michael's today and you tell them that you saw us and all these great people on Main Street TV getting bubbles for breakfast, they will give you some Columbus Zoo tickets. So they only have a limited supply, so you definitely want to come quick, get that lunch special, and have you a bubble. And they can make it in so many different ways.
Yes.
Everybody I talk to is like, well, have you tried it this way and that way? And I like, the
I'm just
traditional
good with the
way.
traditional bubble, but I know a lot of people put like chocolate ice cream in it, or like the Moose Tracks, or
Yeah.
like different kinds of ice
I know
cream
some
in it.
people use caramel syrup instead of chocolate,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes they'll have like a raspberry or a blueberry. So they always come up with fun ways to do the bubbles, but I like the traditional chocolate. So
I do too.
yeah.
I do
So,
too.
but definitely stop by here, get you some Columbus Zoo tickets, something great to eat,
That's right.
and I see Mr. and Mrs. Smalley.
Now, they came all the way from out on the farm and at the shop to come here and eat bubbles for breakfast.
Right? They did. Let's
Can
invite
you
them
believe
over.
that? Come on over, guys. We had no idea that the Smalleys ate bubbles for breakfast.
I know.
Yeah, come on
Should have
over.
known Jenna would tell us that you were here.
Well, so
She gave us a heads up.
did she?
Yeah.
Well, very good. So we're so happy that you two stopped
morning.
by. So how have you all been doing?
Good.
Yeah, survived the pandemic and all that.
Oh, yes.
Barely.
We made it.
You made
We
it.
made it.
That's good. So how is life out on 776?
It's great. Great.
Yeah.
Got hay down. Ready to put up today?
Oh,
hopefully?
I'm busy.
Thought I could
We were
recruit.
counting on you maybe working on the wagon.
I'm busy today.
Just afraid of that.
I'm gonna tell you what, if there is one hard job in the world, it is putting up hay. Not fun.
But that fresh
But it's
mud
needed.
hay smells
Oh, it
so good.
smells.
It does smell
It
so good.
It smells good in the barn,
Yes.
especially.
That's
when it's all
exactly
done.
right. That's right. So, did the Smalleys get some bubbles over? Did they?
We had
Oh, you
eggs
didn't-
and bacon.
Oh, you
we had
didn't
eggs
want
and
any.
bacon.
We're gonna
Yeah.
get ours later on.
Oh, so you're coming back later.
We're gonna
Yeah.
come back later.
I got you.
We
Okay.
had homegrown eggs this morning for breakfast.
I heard you were doing some chickens out there running around.
Yeah.
Miss Jenna told on you.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. We could tell on her too.
That's right. No, she said that she got to go out and take care of the critters a little bit. For,
She and her
for a
mama,
minute.
they spoiled them terribly. Brought fresh vegetables for them. Talked to them like they were their children.
That's so good. We
Are you
love that.
surprised?
No, not at all. Not at all. If there's anything I can tell you that my cousin and Jill have extremely in common is our love for critters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, she definitely does.
definitely. So tell us a little bit about what's going on at the shop now that fair and festival seasons are kind of back. I'm sure that you have a lot of, trophies and plaques and things like that you're doing.
We do. When I go back out there this morning, I've got a job that, it's probably half done, half finished. I'm gonna try to get that
Fourth, maybe.
finished this morning. That's for the 4th of July
5K
run.
that the chamber is
Oh.
That the chamber
sponsoring.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing the medals.
So
Oh,
yeah,
you're
we-
doing the medals.
The
and the
medals
plaques.
and the-
Yeah,
Okay.
for that. Yeah.
So, yeah, we still do engraving. We stay pretty busy with engraving and, of course, the watch and clock business, repair and batteries. And Kathy does chair caning in that
I
little
totally
shop, so-
forgotten about that.
Yeah.
So she stays pretty busy with that.
Well, very good. And so again, I ask you this. I feel like when you come on and hang out with us, what are some of the weirdest things you've engraved lately?
I don't know. Weird.
Or something that you would engrave that people wouldn't think about?
One thing that I engrave over the years, have engraved a lot of, are the nurses'
Stethoscope.
Stethoscopes.
Stethoscope, yeah. Several of those,
Yeah.
and put their name on them.
He engraves guns. A lot of times a
Oh.
grandpa wants to give
Yeah.
a grandson a really nice gun, and he'll put something on.
Like a nice message.
Yeah, so that it's more of a keepsake for the grandson. We used to engrave batons, hundreds of batons.
You know, that makes sense.
Those
Listen,
little girls that
they
twirl
throw
in
them
the-
up in the air and
Yeah.
God only knows where they land, right?
Yeah, so
whose
we-
is whose.
So we've done a lot of those through the years. So
How do you do, but like, how do you, that seems like a very tedious thing to do. Not hard?
hold it in the machine and
Because they know what they're doing. That's what it is.
Well, it's a lot like a cross pin. You can put a name on a
fountain pen or
well, a
ballpoint pen.
A cross pin is the easiest one to.
is the brand.
I got
engrave,
ya.
But a baton is shaped the same way,
Yeah.
tubular, and it engraves real nicely.
Knives we engrave. The Amish bring in whole sets of silverware and have us put initials on each piece of silverware
Really?
on the handle. Mhm.
That
We've done
would be
several
beautiful.
of those. The more Amish we get in the community.
I would have never thought of that in a million years, but that's such a good idea.
Well, you know, everybody loves monograms and
That's right.
So-
Personalized stuff. And I think that's what's really cool about what you two do out at the shop is you can take, you know, just a normal everyday gift and make it that much more special just by personalizing it.
Exactly.
So wedding gifts, you know, Katie has her wedding coming up. Like if you have anything that you want to give people as gifts, you all still have some gift ideas out there, don't you?
not very much. We don't have hardly any retail left. We did for a while.
For a while.
We can order.
We
them.
can
But
order
yeah.
some
We-
things.
So you can
but-
give people ideas.
But we, you know, if they buy it somewhere else, we're glad to engrave it. We still imprint Bibles and wallets and those kinds of things if people want names on those. We did a lot of graduation Bibles. So, you know, there's
Very
just,
good.
we've still got our equipment that some of it came over on the Mayflower, but
Oh, you
It's-
guys, you're too humble.
it,
You do a
it still
fantastic
works.
idea. Yeah, you do
Actually, some
great
of the
things.
equipment is still was my dad's
That
when
is
he
so
was in
cool.
business. So that's been a long time. So
A couple years ago.
yeah,
Anyway.
yeah.
That's right. So let's talk about this chair caning for a minute because that is something that is an art that you know, if you're in need of it, you wouldn't know who to turn to.
Right.
So how did you learn that, and what all can you do?
Well, back in the years when I was a school teacher, I was a home economics teacher, and so
Back when they had that.
Yes, they had through the extension, they taught chair caning, and so I went. I just thought it'd be a fun thing to
Yeah.
learn that maybe I could. Well, I taught upholstery and slip covering. I taught at Buckeye Hills at the vocational school, and so
Okay.
that was one of the things we taught. And I thought, well, I might be able to incorporate that into what I was doing there. So, anyway, I took the class, and I kind of enjoyed it. And then later, Extension had me teach the classes, and I enjoyed
Well, of
that as
course.
well. But now I don't have really as much time to do it as I'd like to do. But right now I have one on the table and one waiting to go on the table. So that might be what I'll do this afternoon is work on one of them. But anyway, we just through the years I've caned a lot of people's chairs and restore them back to their
Yeah.
original beauty. So it is an art, and it's kind of becoming a lost art.
It is, and you know, it's one of those things that somebody's going to say at some point, boy, I wish I had learned that.
Yeah, yeah.
So kind of like
So-
canning and a lot of things that, you know, I'm kick myself that I didn't go out and hang out with my grandmother.
Didn't watch
and-
Grandma more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
I
you don't
understand.
appreciate it at the time, but
Right.
but there are things.
She has one out there right now. It's a high chair for a baby, and it's a very old, but it has wheels on it, and it will. If
It
you don't want to use it as
collapses
a high chair, it will collapse down into a stroller. It's all wood.
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
It's unique. I've
So
never seen one like it before.
So
It's really neat.
That is
I mean,
so neat.
She gets to put the seat in it.
yeah.
Yay!
It has to be cleaned up. It's been stored for many years, and so I want to clean the wood up first. I don't normally do much to the wood, although I can if I need to.
Yeah.
But anyway, I enjoy it, and it keeps me from going crazy when
Well,
my
you-
little ones aren't around.
That's right. And you have a lot going on out at the farm and with the shop, so we'll let you get back to it.
All right,
And
thank
we
you so
appreciate you
much.
all stopping by. And Mika said she'll have your bubbles ready to go.
We are going to have them
Yeah.
on order, and we'll be back later to get
Yeah,
them.
that's
Well,
right.
Thank
I
you.
just want to thank you. We have lots of memories.
Of course.
And
We do.
The fun thing was, I used to, when your dad was here, I'd bring a piece of jewelry and he'd show it on camera.
Yeah.
And before I could get back down to the store, it would be sold. The people would be standing in my front door waiting for it. So that was, I mean, it's been a super advertising venue for us for many years.
Well, thank you. And we cannot appreciate our relationship enough with you and Chip. And we've all been through a lot together.
Yeah,
It's been a lot of fun.
good to see you.
It's good to see
And you
you
can
too.
still be his girlfriend.
I will be his girlfriend forever.
Okay.
I'm the only one that Kathy will let do it. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by, you guys.
Thanks for
It's
having
been
us.
great. It's been great. All right, so you're not gonna wait. Bubbles for breakfast and popcorn?
Well, just like Nicole. So just like Nicole said with her hauler interviews, she said she got called out by those Chillicothe kids.
Yes.
So she had to come here. You guys called me out last time and said that I've been here and never bring popcorn. So just like French fries and Frosties, I figure popcorns and bubbles, that's got to be the way to go.
You know,
So-
I think it's great. So this is movie theater popcorn, and you did not put butter on it, right?
I did not put butter
Because
on
you
it.
know I don't like butter on my popcorn.
That's sure. We'll say that
Thank
that's why.
you.
Thank
So-
you.
So I'm going to eat popcorn and bubbles for breakfast, but I did not know that Josh Willett ate bubbles for breakfast.
Well,
Dip,
I'm
yeah.
actually on an all frozen diet.
Love it.
So that was something that a friend of mine invented several years ago. That was you can eat anything you want as long as it's frozen.
So that means ice cream.
It
A lot
definitely
of
means
ice
ice cream.
cream.
Lots of ice cream. You could like if you're into things like vegetables, you can get mixed vegetables in a little frozen bag, and you can eat vegetables. You can have a steak if you want, but you have to eat it frozen. It's a digestion issue where it burns more calories when you're eating it when it's frozen.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Is that your story and you're sticking to
that's
it?
my story. I'm saying too.
Or we could just go with ice cream. That sounds like a lot more fun.
I'm good. I'm good with that too.
So, what is going on out at Tri-City Theater while you're here? I had no idea that you were a bubble for breakfast
Oh.
kind of guy, but you have a lot going on out at the theater. I saw, so one of my favorite franchises in the whole world, and I'm embarrassed to say it, but I love it, is the Fast and Furious franchise.
And actually, it started last night, but it does start today. Yes, that's the official openings today.
So, believe it or not, they're on 9.
Yes, that's what I was talking to somebody about, like somebody who came out last night. And so, did you like this one as well? And they said, well, I kind of miss all the car chases. This one seems to have more James Bond stuff in it. So, gives you some idea. But
There you go. They are getting a little up in the game every
yes,
time, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, listen though, ladies, you still get to look at Vin Diesel, so that's A-okay with me. I don't care what they do.
Admittedly, it's not on the top of my priority list.
No?
No.
But bubbles for breakfast
Bubbles
are,
for breakfast
yeah.
are good.
Yeah.
So we had Nicole at the theater, which of course you guys
Mm-hmm.
did a really great job of helping. Sorry.
No, I mean, you got to eat your bubble.
Okay, I haven't had ice cream in like 6 months, so this is great. So, oh my gosh.
We're like,
We are.
oh, I want to kill all these men that keep coming in here.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Don't tell Cora.
but she's fine with that. So when Nicole was here, just getting her here, I'll tell you what's been very nice for us, and I know that I'm certain that between the paper and of course the TV show and the promotion that we've done, Holler has been our highest grossing movie for the last 2 weeks. We've had more people coming to it than any of our other shows. And I think it's a testament to our community and the fact that so many people are wanting to come and support these local artists. And I guess I can
That is so good.
tell you from my background, of course, in the arts. that was really important to us to be able to be involved, and just love the fact that the community's been out there supporting it.
Yes.
So, and she was, I mean, you've talked about that several times. She was just so neat to meet.
She's so fun. Love
and
her.
just getting to talk.
Humble.
Oh,
just
yeah. Oh.
Such a good person.
It's so, we had just a lot of fun being there with her. And there were just so many things that we got to do with the event itself when she was there for the interview, listening to her answer questions about things that were happening. So many people came out and talked about how positive that they perceived the movie. It is still going to be there for one more week. I believe that Wednesday will probably be our last showing for that.
Okay.
But that's not a certainty because people keep coming. And as long as people keep coming, I had phone calls yesterday from Gallipolis where people were, I was going to go see Holler. Well, it's in Jackson, so go see it in Jackson.
There you go.
But with new movies coming all the time, we've got Boss Baby will be coming out soon, and I know people love to see that. Lots of really great franchise movies happening now. So Boss Baby and, then there's Black Widow is coming here within the next 3 weeks.
Oh.
So we've been super busy with the theater right now, and people are coming back. I think the most exciting thing, though, that everybody's been asking me about forever is free summer movies are back.
Yay!
So
when are they?
Those will be starting on July, what do I want to say? That's the 9th? I got to think. It's the first Tuesday in July. So there'll be one every week on Tuesdays. Our information is on our website. It's also available on our Facebook page. I believe that it's probably been in the newspaper or will be soon.
I think that'll be the 6th.
Yes, that probably sounds right. I think it's July 6th. I know that it's the day that I come back from vacation.
There you go.
So, no rest.
That's right.
You know, I always say that you need a day off from your vacation.
But you always need a vacation for your
Yeah,
vacation.
I'm not going to get to do that. That's okay. So I just know that lots of people have been excited about coming out for free summer movies. So it is back. We're really excited about it. Hopefully everybody will be real popcorn and bubble.
Good.
Yeah, how about that?
Good stuff. Yeah.
A little bit of salt and butter with your ice cream. That's perfect.
Sweet and
So,
savory.
no, we've been super excited about just being able to bring that back. And again,
Good.
Just with the community and anything we can do to support the community, much like many of these other people that have been here too. So.
That's right. Well, thank you, Josh, for
Thanks.
stopping by. Thanks
Yeah.
for the popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
And we're so happy that you're part of the Bubble family. Bubbles for breakfast for everyone.
It's a bubble club.
That's right. We should do this more often for sure.
Sounds good.
Yeah, well, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Courtney. Eat popcorn.
Yeah, Courtney, eat popcorn. You're not even going to believe who just walked through the door. Did you see?
I did see.
All right. Jackson's own mayor, Randy Evans, is in the house. Woo! The crowd goes wild. Welcome, Mr. Mayor. We have found out, though, from Mr. Hudson, who stopped by earlier for his bubble and got caught by us, that it takes a bubble to run a city. We did not know that.
Oh, I did not know that either.
Bubbles for breakfast
But I've
on Fridays.
I've learned a lot from Mayor Hudson. That might be the biggest thing I've learned from him.
Who knew? Who knew?
I didn't know.
I mean, so it makes sense though. You know, you have, like Mika said, you have all the food groups right there. You have everything to get you going. You got the sugar and you got popcorn too if you want.
A bubble,
you want some popcorn?
a bubble seems like a perfect breakfast for me, but breakfast was 4 hours ago for me.
I know. You're one of those early risers.
So we'd have to call it lunch or brunch or something.
Brunch. We'll call it brunch.
Yeah.
Bubbles
Yeah.
for brunch.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds good. So, no, thanks for stopping by. It's so good to see you this morning. So what all is going on? Anything you wanted to tell our viewers about before we get out of here on this Friday?
No, I thought this was your last Main Street TV show, but I guess it's your first.
It's our first.
So
welcome.
Under the new, I thought I was coming for the last show, but
Nah, we wouldn't have you on the last. We
I'm
have you on
proudly
the
here
first.
for the first show.
Good.
So, and I never turned down an invitation from you or from Karina.
Well, we take this stuff.
Come and talk about our city.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And you always have an open invitation, whether we're actually on the TV or not. But of course, we are on Facebook, YouTube, the radio, all of those fun things. So you certainly can come back and talk about whatever you want anytime. You know that.
I just want to say Mr. Swackhammer was invited too. But I don't know. Karina usually has her way with him, but she couldn't get him here today. And where is Karina, by the way? I thought she would be here.
Karina is a little under the weather. She has a porcupine in her float.
Oh, she can't talk today?
Can't talk.
Whoa, I've
It's
never seen
wild. I know.
I've never seen
Has
that.
anyone ever in the history of the universe? Okay, she's
that.
here.
Wait, she must be in the house.
And yep, there she goes.
Well, okay.
And
We'll
the
put
mayor
these-
now
we'll put
has
these
been
right up there.
accosted here on Main Street TV. Please don't arrest her. She's really
I-
was kidding.
I expected this might be an ambush of some type, but I didn't know it would be from Karina. But,
She's
in
typically
the
so
dark over
sweet.
there. Yeah.
No, she really is a bit under the weather, and she can't really talk.
Okay.
So
All right.
we
I'll take
gave
your
her the
word
day
for it.
off.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, very good. So anything else you wanted to tell our viewers about? We do appreciate you stopping by very, very much.
No, I just wanted to wish y'all the best.
Thank
and,
you.
In your, in continuing this, I'm glad to see it's continuing.
Of course. You can't get rid of me that easy. You know that.
It's been a good source for us to reach out to the community on things that are happening there in Jackson, and we will continue with that and try to
Good.
make the best of the new situation.
Of the new situation.
Yep.
As time goes on and you start to process things, you realize the good that can come out of things, and not being tied down to the studio as much now and things like that. We can get out and do fun things like bubbles for breakfast.
Well, yeah, things change, and you
They
make
do.
the best of it. And one of the things I've said since becoming the new mayor, it still seems like I'm the new mayor, although it's been a year and a half now. Is
Well,
we don't want to do anything just because that's the way it's always been done.
sure.
Times change and things change, and we got to roll with them and keep trying to make Jackson a better place to live.
That's
And
exactly
that's what
right.
we'll keep doing.
That's right, and we appreciate your, your thoughts on that, and we also appreciate your vision and in making and hoping that the city moves forward and
That's our
do
goal.
great things.
Keep moving forward and do great things with Jackson. It's our hometown, and we're
It
not
is.
leaving.
That's
and
right.
So we want to make it best for our kids and our grandkids. And
You got
and,
it.
I do want to mention, remind everyone that the big fireworks display next Saturday night, is that the 3rd?
Yes, that's the 3rd.
Next Saturday night, we got a parade at 8 o'clock, 7:45, 8 o'clock. It's an open parade. Everybody's welcome. We've encouraged all the like the summer ball teams stuff to come to it, because they traditionally do. You guys are welcome. Decorate whatever you got and bring it.
Oh, you don't want to.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah,
Oh no, you don't want to invite us.
I want to see total media in the parade with something very, very much decorated.
Well, we're gonna decorate Karina with this toilet paper here, and then
Well,
we're gonna paper towels.
I'll plan on a revenge that night with Karina then. that's what we'll do. But be a big fireworks
that sounds
display
fun.
At approximately 10 that evening,
Yep.
and after the parade. If you want to be in the parade, like I said, decorate what you got and bring it. We'll line up in front of the library on Broadway. The parade will go up Broadway and down Main to the park.
Sounds
It's
like a
real
blast.
simple.
There
There's
you go.
no registration required to show up.
Just show up and you just follow the pack. You won't get lost. We promise.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. Bring your best smiles and your horse queen. Can the horse queen be in it?
Absolutely. Is that
Even
you?
if I'm a has-been?
Oh yeah, we'll take has-beens.
I mean, I was from 1990,
We'll
but
take
still.
has-beens and we'll be at the bees. We'll take them.
There.
You were the horse queen, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, once a queen, I've always heard this. Once a queen, always a queen. So, you got that down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Now, see, if it was
they're
me, I'd be.
Well, it's either this or something else that I can't show here on the camera.
Well, yeah, you need to behave.
Well, Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with us this
You're
morning. And we look forward to all the things that we can do together here and to better the city.
Great.
And we know that you all are on your way to do that.
And thanks for the invite.
Of course, come back and see us anytime.
You're welcome.
Love it. All right, so hey, I think that's a wrap. Courtney's back here still working on her bubble, so thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Take your bubble with you.
Gotta try this.
I know. The popcorn.
And the dipping.
You gotta dip the popcorn. You got to.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's the
It is.
perfect salt and sweet together.
Yep. The sweet and savory.
Yep.
You got it. All right. Well,
Should we thank a few of our sponsors? that
we
can
should, well, I think
remember?
they were all here.
They were all here.
No.
I forgot our list at the studio, but that's okay.
Totally fine. I did talk to our good friend Jason Holzaffel yesterday. He unfortunately is on vacation, or he was going to stop by
yeah.
and say hey and have a bubble for breakfast. So, but don't forget their stores. Also, our friends from Callahan Hardware. Don't forget that.
Yep.
Of course, the Jackson Banking Center, Benton County National Bank.
Jenkins.
Yep. Jenkins Health
Okay.
Community. Of course,
Jackson Tourism Convention.
that's right. Wagner
Yep.
Rental. And Monroe's Collision, all of that. We want to thank you all.
If we forgot you, we're sorry. That was my bad. I forgot my list.
It's the
So-
sugar talking.
That's right. Sugar's got me all wired up.
Sugar's got us out of whack. So. Oh,
Yes. Don't forget to stop by.
that's right. Right here at Michael's Ice Cream, right in downtown Jackson, we have Columbus Zoo tickets. Just mention Main Street TV. Come in. You can get free zoo tickets. You can use them all, whenever you want this summer.
That's correct. And Monday, we will have a couple representatives from the DM Davis Choir, Ladies Choir, to talk about the great things they have. They're getting back together. They're starting practicing again.
That's right.
So they're going to tell you what you can do to join.
Yeah, they
Probably-
need some new beautiful voices.
Probably not mine.
No, not mine either, but.
So we'll do you a favor and
And
not
not
join.
Karina.
I don't know. She could be a good. What's the down
She
low
could be a bass.
baritone.
Baritone. I don't know.
See, that's why I shouldn't be in choir.
I have the paper towel, so she can't throw them at me.
So yeah, Monday will be fun.
I just
too.
got the look. But yes, Monday will be a blast, so we'll look forward to that.
Yep.
So thank you all so much for tuning in, and thank you to Mika for hosting us today. And
We're sorry you're gonna have to adjust your Friday hours and now offer bubbles for breakfast.
bubbles for breakfast every Friday. She said that's good. So have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Weather looks like sunshine and some warm temperatures. So
It's gonna be nice.
it will be a great summer weekend. So
Yep.
we'll see you right back here on Monday. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks. It was fun.
It was fun. We'll see you Monday. Bye everyone.